So you're on speedcube.com.au and you want to buy Rubik's Cube, but there are so many options in front of you and you get stuck. What's the difference between them all and why are some so much more expensive than others? Well, there are many different brands that make Speedcubes, like Gan, Moyu and Chiyi for example. The main differences you'll find between each model is, first of all, the type of cube. There are 2x2s, 3x3s, 4x4s, pyramixes, scubes, and so on. These are entirely different puzzles. Second, the design of the pieces, so how the mechanism works together to turn well. High quality designs tends to make the cube turn smoother and these are often more expensive. Third, whether the cube has magnets or not. The letter M in the name of a cube typically represents the fact that it's magnetic. This can, in some cases, significantly increase the cost of a cube, as magnets are precisely installed in a cube to work at the intended strength. Fourth, the type of plastic that the cube comes in. You can get cubes in different color plastic or with different surface finishes, depending on what that model offers. Some examples are stickerless and black colored plastic, and surface finishes can be scratch resistant, polished, made with grip, and so on. The majority of Speedcubes will only come in one particular surface type and multiple plastic colors, but with higher end Speedcubes such as the Gan 11M Pro, there are multiple types of plastic surfaces to choose from. This usually doesn't have a big impact on cost and is generally not something you should worry much about. Fifth, the core, springs and screws also work together behind the scenes with the pieces to get your cube turning just right. And finally, packaging and accessories can also affect the price of a cube. Generally, the more expensive cubes have customization options, like the ability to adjust the puzzle's tension and magnet strength, but you really don't need these if you're just buying a cube to learn with, or if you're not even comfortable with taking the cube apart. It's also worth noting different cube brands have slightly different color shades, but again, not something you should really worry about unless you're buying for someone who's colorblind. These are all the things that make each cube you see in the catalog unique. They all contribute to the overall feel, control, and speed of a cube. As a result, you may be inclined to think that a cheaper cube will turn quite poorly, but speedcubing hardware has developed so much in the past few years that essentially all Speedcubes you find on our site turn fast and smooth. You will notice this particularly if your previous cube has been a cheap, store-bought puzzle. Of course, if your priority is more speed targeted, it's certainly worth checking out the higher end Speedcubes. So, now you know why there are so many Speedcubes and why some are pricier than others. If you feel like you still need help choosing, we recommend that your first Speedcube be an item from the bestseller list that suits your budget. Magnetic cubes also tends to be the preferred option for first-time buyers. For further decision making, we recommend reading the custom reviews on the puzzles you're interested in, as they're all from verified buyers of the store. Good luck and happy shopping.